message. We're starting it off today with Fantan Moja Stronger because today we're talking about embracing great revelations and the clarity that comes with it. What does that do? Make
Well,
us
Selassie, I protect his children, keep
stronger.
them from falling. No wishing for me to fall, oh child, gonna make me stronger. They're wishing for me to fall, oh child, gonna make me higher. You will never see me by the street side begging bread. Stop bluffing with a roof over my head. The skin focus, so the times ahead. So forever stronger. They are gossip like I don't really know me. Like if little of them would have shown me. But as the days go by, many times they try to finish it for me to fall. Oh, God, now you're right, me higher. The best thing I can do. The wicked them plotting against me. When they meet me Waterloo, tell them that the most I talk, the most I talk. They always keep me true. Tell them that the most I talk, the most I talk. The wicked man must get through. They're wishing for me to fall. Oh, God, gonna rise me higher. They're wishing for me to fall. Oh, God, gonna make me stronger. They're wishing for me to fall. Oh, God, gonna make me higher. They're wishing for me to fall. Oh, God, gonna rise me higher. You will never see me by the street side begging bread. So bless me with a roof over my head. The skin focus, so the times ahead. So forever stronger. They are gossip like they don't really know me. Not even little of them would have shown me. But as the days go by, many times they try their vision for me to fall. Oh, God, gonna rise me higher. They're wishing for me to fall. Oh, God, gonna make me stronger.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, usually I don't let the whole song play, but due to the divine delays of my technology, it seemed like the synchronicity has aligned us to hear the whole message from Fantan Moja. For today's song of the day, we got Fantan Moja with Stronger. Big up your breast and big up your chest. You know the rest. This is the daily self love affirmations message. I am Lisa Legs, and it's all about love. This quick appetizer, about 10-15 minutes daily, usually around 7 a.m. Eastern Time, is a spin off of the morning show. A very, very impactful, intensive affirmation a day journey that has showed me so much about the alchemy that I know as we use everything around us daily as straw to turn into gold, to maximize our potential. You said my voice is very low. Can you hear me better now? Big on my YouTube family giving me feedback. Y'all know I love to learn and grow, so just keep giving me that feedback, okay? Let's see how the audio coming along. Boom, bam, connect. Yes, yes, yes. Well, go on, everybody. This is Lisa Legs. Let's get into the vibe as we dive into today's Mercury Day self love message to gratefully embrace clarity from recent revelations to empower new prosperous flow. Now that the music in the background is musicking, I'm going to dive into the music that we started the show with today. Phantom Moja's song Stronger. Um, can I tell you, I just want to big up Anaya Sunshine on TikTok because she suggested Phantom Moja. And I just went in there and I just randomly chose that song from the list, the first thing that I saw, even though I did see some of my favorites. It stood out to me. And this is a testimony to us listening to our intuition. Is it still low? Alright, I'm getting some feedback on YouTube that the mic is extra low. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna have to invest in an external microphone because I did notice the sound fluctuating with no real reason, just abandon. Let me take a sip of water for that. So there's no reason to fall. Everything makes us stronger. And we notice that when we use gratitude to check out the perspective and see the gift in each moment as everything happens for us, not to us. So let's get into this Mercury Day self love message. I hope the audio is better on YouTube. Let's get this Mercury Day self love message to gratefully embrace clarity from recent revelations to empower new prosperous flow. This is literally that Phantom Moja song, Stronger. This is what it's indicating that no matter how painful the truth might be, it's a strengthening process as it begins with setting us free. We have a T tag message: nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So, as we empower new prosperous flow, let's remember divine flow can go from snail space to warp speed in less than the blink of an eye. So, let's be diligent in each moment as they ebb and flow through our daily journey. Let's get into the affirmations, however. From the foundation deck, we have Temperance 1.3, I protect my energy with self love habits 3.1, I love the word no. With the number significance of 3.1 and 1.3 is the flipping of the script, is the ebb and flow of the infinity back and forth. One thing propels the other. We have Temperance 1.3, I protect my energy. With self love habits 3.1, I love the word no. The thing is, no gives us all our options, and when we use the word no sometimes, it's the only way for us to tell ourselves yes. And if we're in the business of employing the art of temperance, the art of balance in our lives, temperance, balancing all things, because too much of one thing is not good, even something good, right? I protect my energy. That might mean anything from avoiding ones that would want to provoke us to wrath, intentionally attempting to inspire vexatiousness. It might also mean we protect our energy from ourselves, overindulging, or in my case, overextending. As I transparently share right now, self love habits 3.1, I love the word no. I had to tell myself no last night when I was attempting to push myself a little bit harder and do a little bit more work. Keep in mind, I've been burning the midnight oil. I'm always the last one to go to sleep and the first one to wake up. So, as a self love habit, I had to tell myself, no, we will not stay up all night tonight. We will get some rest and we will continue in our new flow in that way because we're building sustainable structures as we go about our day to day. We have Reveal and Heal 1.1, the first step in the resonation journey. Trigger what? Trigger who? Because you know what? When we gratefully embrace, when we gratefully embrace clarity from our recent revelations, even something that might poke at a nerve, it's it's giving us our options. I love the word no because no gives me all my options. I would rather a strong no than a shaky maybe because at least I can move forward in a clean flow metaphysically without extra quantum entanglements of unrealistic expectations. Synchronicity 2.6 is here. I mind my message. The thing is, as we gratefully embrace clarity from recent revelations, we're aware that the revelations are unfolding in the universe around us. The Most High Creator of all things put the universe in place, and I'm saying the communications be communicated. When I look, I see. And as I mind my messages, I pay attention to what I need to see in flow as I strong arm my personal self transformation in these times. I'm always invested in my learn and grow. And so, as I protect my energy, I love the word no with reveal and heal, trigger what, trigger who, positioning me to mind my messages. Because any emotional reaction is a message, since our body communicates with us through feelings. I mean, I say it all the time. When you're hungry, you get cranky. That's feelings, that's emotions. And if you don't listen, your body starts shouting. That's when you start feeling pain. So if we listen to our body and gracefully embrace clarity from recent revelations, these recent revelations might not have anything to do with anything outside of us and might have everything to do with our close personal relationship with ourselves and our body. As we listen to our body and remain in harmony and in tune with honoring ourselves and position ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. So I mind my messages as my body communicates with me, as outside influences inspire responses, and these responses are an indication of intel and information that is available for me. Trigger what? Trigger who? I think with a trigger we are getting an we are getting a direct answer to what we can do with more love that is in store. Rewind and come again as I take my time to get these bars together without a pen. See, it was only about a year ago when I decided to challenge myself and allow myself to just flow. Because an overthinking control freak of a writer will know that letting go is the hardest thing to do. And if you know me like I know me, if you know you like I know me, this is the best way for me to be as I let go multidimensionally. Because how I do one thing affects how I do everything else. And now that I see that this freestyle flow is actually a portal, a gateway, not just for my linguistic abilities to grow, but it's for me to glow in that way that I needed to anyway, in my own personal divine femininity, as I learn to let go and receive, as I learn to allow this flow, as I allow the flow to put me in the position to grow. Then the next thing I know, I got a brighter glow. This is how we know that it's all about love, see? Love is the fuel of our cognitive evolution. Love is the long distance and the long game solution. Shoot, I come through and I don't even step in the booth. But you know what? It's all about giving the truth to the youth. It's all about giving them options. And these new paradigms that I'm creating, any means necessary, is because I refuse to be obtuse, just complaining every day, regurgitating that stereotypical energy. Nah, I rather solutionize and I smize. Even if my face doesn't show it, you'll see the smile in my eyes as I be the love that I want to see and create the change that I want to see in this world, letting my love unfurl. And I'm still just that little girl, inner child flow, as I gratefully embrace clarity from recent revelations to empower new prosperous flow. And all roads lead to Art of Healing Community Center as we do this Uncle Love team, any means necessary. These are the days. Time to explore anchoring love in many ways. I'm just saying.